Time to rack those BP bats and have the pitcher take to the hill. We've got Thursday night action coming your way in just a moment. I am Jeannie Zelasco here at the 2K Sports Studios with my compatriot, Steve Fizziot. Coming up, we've got the Atlanta Braves taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Mike Hampton will be the Atlanta starter in this one. He's averaging 5 Ks per 9 innings. Micah Owings will oppose him for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
It may not look like much in the record books, but the pitching coach certainly values the 8 innings of work this guy put in his last start as he worked a no decision through 24 outs. That is quality work.
And it's time to send you out for the call. John Miller and Joe Morgan standing by.
Okay, Jeannie. Now, from the Valley of the Sun, 2K Sports welcomes you at Chase Field in Phoenix, and we're just about ready to go with Major League Baseball.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Here's the pitch.
Watches that one, and it's called a strike. 0-2.
There's 2 quick ones, and now the hitter's really in trouble.
The pitch.
Hit in the air to left center. Hudson goes over and puts it away.
Here's the batting order for the Atlanta Braves. Jeff Francoeur is sitting in that 5 spot. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to him.
A fly ball. It's off the wall on a hop. He's going to try and stretch it. And he's into second with a double with 1 out.
That was a good pitch over the outside part of the plate, but he likes the ball there. He can extend his arms and drive it just like he did there.
1 out, a runner on second.
First pitch, here it comes. And that's too low. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0.
Big swing on this one, and he sends a long, high drive. This one is way back and out of here. A home run. 2 runs on 1 swing of the bat.
Boy, he put a good solid swing on that ball. It was low and in, right where the catcher wanted, and he just dug it out. Well, he gets this slider out over the plate, and man, he really gets into this one.
Well, as you said many times, Joe, on our telecast in the past, when that slider hangs, it's just like a batting practice fastball.
Exactly, John. A slider that doesn't move doesn't have much on it.
Teixeira has blossomed into one of the most feared sluggers in all of big league ball. Base is empty with 1 out. Here's the pitch. And, whoa, he just got out of the way of that one as it's up the middle. That looks like a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
This fastball's tailing out of the zone, but he's right on it, and he sends the ball into center field for a base hit.
Francoeur will get his first shot in this one right here. Runner at first, 1 down.
There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. Gomes retreats and makes the catch in deep right field.
This ball looks good off the bat, but it hangs up a bit out there, and the right fielder is able to roam back and put it away.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
That was a 4-seam fastball, John, but it went right down the middle of the plate. You're in trouble with most hitters when you throw it there.
Pitch on the way. Hit in the dirt.
Good slider that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Here's a swing and a ground ball.
He deals.
Changeup tough to lay off, but he did. It's 2-2. He's at the belt. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Changeup, and he takes a called third strike, and that will end the inning. The Atlanta Braves pick up a couple here to break the tie. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1.
Atlanta leading the score
2-0.
Mike Hampton will take the mound as the starter in this one. He's won 8 this year. The batting average against him is .275.
Most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swinging a hard hit ball to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases.
And he'll hold up at second with a double. Here's a look now at the batting order for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Connor Jackson is batting second. No outs, runner at second.
First pitch to him. Sinker drops in there for a called strike.
He throws.
Swing and a drive. Deep left center. Dion glides over and makes the catch for the out.
And he looks that runner back to second.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high, and the left fielder moves to his left and puts it away.
A veteran umpiring crew working today, Joe.
These guys are the best, John.
1 out, runner at second.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. But he's back in time.
And he delivers.
Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. Burns around third, heading for the plate. He's throwing toward third. And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI.
This ball is mashed. I mean mashed. He uses that upper body of his to really club the ball deep to center field.
This guy is huge. He's got enormous power. And then a Tampa Bay ball club that has a lot of great young talent. He did things that were probably the most impressive of all of them because of that power. An outfielder, a DH. Here's Johnny Gomes.
This is swung on and lifted to deep right field.
Francoeur
Is right there, and he puts it away.
and he holds the runner at second.
Olivo
Is getting his first look in the batter's box today. Runner on second, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. And this is hit in the air, foul down the left field line. Dion can't track that one down. A throw back to second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Here it comes.
Oh, and the bat shatters as he hits a liner. There's a swing and a liner to right center. This one finds its way rolling all the way out to the wall. And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI.
Upton will take his cuts here. Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down. He delivers.
Swing and a roller towards the hole. Hampton throws to first, and the side is retired. The Diamondbacks scored 2 on 3 hits, and they strand a man on base. After 1, and we're all tied.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order.
He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Gomes has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
Dion will get his first plate appearance of the game right now. 1 out, none on.
Fastball misses away, ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to first, Jackson. And he steps on first, and that's out number 2.
That's a great play for the force at first base. He just took care of it himself.
There's an award for the best hitter at a position called the Silver Slugger Awards. And Hampton, one of the best hitting pitchers that we've seen, has 5 times won that Silver Slugger Award.
This is swung on and lined softly out behind second base.
Makes its way through for a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
Johnson will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch on the way.
He kicks, he throws.
Couldn't get the swing off in time, and he's behind now 0-2.
The hitter has dug himself a hole. Now it's 0-2.
The pitch.
Swing and a liner to left. Burns is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second, and this game is tied.
It's the last third of the batting order coming.
On the ground to third.
Jones.
Over to first for out number 1.
Terrific job on this play by the third baseman. He fires the ball on to first to nab the runner.
1 out, nobody on.
Sinker just misses. Ball 1.
The sinker will not sink if it's thrown up and away. You got to get the sinker down in order for it to be effective.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third.
Chipper fields it.
And he'll tag him for the out at first.
Number 44 now steps to the plate, and this is his first trip to the plate in the game. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive deep right field.
Francoeur
Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We'll go to the top of inning number 3, and we are all tied up.
And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next. On the way.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up and away. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball called strike 1, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he paints the corner that time. 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. The 2-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 3-2.
When the pitch is hanging up there, you have to stay on top of it. You can't go underneath it.
Here's the payoff pitch. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. He's trying for second. This one rolls through to the wall. He stops at second with a double. He is in scoring position with nobody out. Chipper Jones comes in. Last year he hit 29 homers. Nobody out, a runner at second. He delivers. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. That should be a base hit.
Good pitch that time. Gets him to hit it on the ground, but you can see just by picking him up and laying him down, he legs this one out for a base hit.
Mark Teixeira comes up to the plate now. He had a total of 13 big flies last season. Fastball in there for a called strike. He throws. Grounded to second, could be two. Burke over to second for one. And two. A double play. Nice play that time with a throw to first for the double play. 4 to 6 to 3.
It's pretty much textbook, John. You get the ball that's just asking to be dished around the infield, and they get the job done.
Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases. So with 2 down now, they've got a man in scoring position. Wilson will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 down and a runner on second. The pitch. A shot up the middle. Burke puts it away and the side is retired. The Atlanta Braves pick up 1 on 3 hits and they strand a man on base. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. Atlanta leads it 3 to 2. And the top of the order. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Out of here. A home run. A solo shot. And this ball game is tied up. We're all even on that big home run. Jackson will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty, nobody out. This ball is hit high and deep. Straightaway center. Still going. It's off the wall. And he's going to try and test him here. He pulls into second with a stand-up double. Ryan Braun gets a shot here. He's hitting .324 in his career. He's hit 34 home runs in his career. No outs, runner at second. First pitch, here it comes. Back through the middle, and that one almost took the pitcher's head with it. Whoa, that was close. Jackson around third, heading for the plate.
I don't think there's any pitcher in baseball that doesn't have his confidence level drop when he's given up 3 straight base hits. This is a tough situation here.
Runners at the corners with nobody out. He throws. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
Well, if you throw the changeup up and away, you might want to come back with a fastball inside.
He's at the belt. The 1-0. That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. As this one hops the wall. He's on his way to third. And the throw to third. Zones aboard with an RBI single.
Well, they manufactured something here on some sloppy defense, John.
Well, they got to run on the board. And if the other team is going to keep making gifts like that, well, who knows? This one could end up being a wild one yet.
Well, gift run is the exact word I would have used. And these fans are happy now with this 1-run lead. They're letting their players hear it.
First pitch on the way. Swing at a high pop-up right up behind home plate. Parrish.
A left-hander now getting ready in the bullpen.
I don't think they'll call him in just yet, John, since the lefty isn't due for a little while. We'll just have to wait.
Here's a swing and a fly ball hit medium deep. Might be enough to get him in. Diaz is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
He gets good wood on this one, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get there without much trouble.
Upton steps in. He's got a .221 career batting average. He's got 2 lifetime homers under his belt.
Ground to the second, could be 2. Johnson
Over to second for 1.
And there's the second out. A double play. The Diamondbacks strike for 2 runs here and take the lead. We're through 3 innings now.
Arizona is leading
4-3.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. He kicks, he throws.
This is swung on and hit in the air.
Upton
Is in his tracks as he puts this one away. Diaz will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
Started to go around, but it's in there for a called strike anyway. 0-1.
The pitch.
This is swung on and hit on the ground. Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Well, he tried to throw a strike with it, but he left that changeup up and away.
Two pitch on the way. Fastball in there. He struck him out for out number 2.
The ball starts to sail up and away from the hitter, and I think he thought it was just going to sail wide.
Yeah, I thought so too, but it just did catch the outside corner.
Probably should have tried to drive that pitch to the opposite field.
First pitch to him. There's a swing and a line drive, and that goes through a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
That pitch jammed him inside, John. That takes some strong hands to be able to push the ball back out of there. Good job of fighting that one off.
Runner at first with 2 down. He throws.
That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the line and right, over the wall. 2 runs in on the home run.
Well, they were down. Now they are up. The 2-run homer has turned this game around.
Escobar will bat now. A double his last time up.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
We'll have to see where he goes now. That inside fastball just froze the hitter.
Pitch on the way.
Can't catch up that time, and it's a swing and a miss. There's a swing and a ground ball. Change up. Thought he had it, but it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swinging a ball to hit foul down the right field line. Change up, and he takes strike 3 called, and the side is retired. The Braves strike for 2 runs here and take the lead. On now to the last of the 4th, the Braves lead it 5-4.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
And that's off the plate away. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and lined over the first baseman's head. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall.
And he's in there at second with nobody out.
Burnt will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
There's a runner at second. No outs yet. He deals.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball. Yates.
And his throw gets him. 1 away.
They get the sure out at first, but that runner moves over to third.
Number 44
will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Only one out, a runner on third.
They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering. This ballpark is pumped.
First, the runner's heading home, and he lays one down here. To Sherrill, and a good throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, this is what you call a safety squeeze. It's not a suicide because the runner wasn't in motion, but it works for them just the same. He gets it down, and they trade him out for a run. Nice job.
Burns.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
There's a swing and a line drive to center field. And it's through. That's a base hit.
And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
This ball has got a good late break, but he's able to get those arms through the zone and have a good cut at it. You got to be careful if you're pitching here, John. He's got some pretty good wheels over at first base, and he isn't afraid to swipe a base in this situation.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back in easily. He's running, heading for second.
And he is safe at second.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's hit pretty well to right, but foul and back out of play. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner back up the middle.
That should be a base hit. He's throwing to the plate, and he will score.
Well, he came through in that at bat. With that crack of the bat, it cracks open a nice lead here in the early going.
It is early, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to keep building on this lead. Keep adding more runs, adding on.
Well, John, they've had the right approach at the plate so far.
First pitch, here it comes.
Now here's a swing and a line drive down the left field line. Gone! A 2-run homer.
Well, John, I tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers at the plate, that's a great pitch. But this guy is one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in.
And time is called, so we'll see if they want to make a move right here or maybe just want to buy a little extra time for the bullpen.
I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Here's one popped foul.
He kicks, he throws.
Swung on and lined out to right center.
That looks like a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
He chased it off the plate and made solid contact. That's a good piece of hitting.
2 down, a runner at first. He throws.
Got him to chase that outside pitch for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2.
0-2. Let's see if they want to finish him right here or waste one.
Got him, and they're able to avert any more damage as the side is retired. The Diamondbacks strike for 4 runs here and move back in front.
5th inning coming up.
The Diamondbacks lead it 8-5.
The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order. And, oh, look out. He just barely got out of the way. Makes its way through for a base hit. And he pulls into first with a single with nobody out.
Teixeira
will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Nobody out and a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
On the way. Strike 2. So now it's 0-2. Teixeira is in a real deep hole.
Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center.
One bounce and into the wall. He's heading for home. And he ends up at second. That's a stand-up double. Big-time game moment right here, Joe. Number 44 has got a tough row to hoe right now. 2 men on, nobody out.
Just keep the ball in the infield and they should be all right. Just don't let them blow up this inning.
So easy.
Most hitters are high ball hitters. That's a low one. He's not going to chase that one.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. He's at the belt. Now the 2-1. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Jackson. And he takes it to the bag for out. Here comes the throw to the plate. He's out. And we're looking at some big league hardball there. A fierce collision, but he held on to it.
Olivo. Wilson will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty. 2 down here. The pitch.
Swung on and lined to right field. Gomes puts it away for out number 3. The Atlanta Braves pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on base. We go to the last of the 5th. Arizona's on top, 8-6.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
First pitch on the way. And he sends this one in the air towards center. Kotze is right there, and he hauls it in.
That's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
Hudson will bat now. A double his last time up.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Diaz is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that caused him to swing under the ball. And he lost it right to the left fielder.
2 outs, nobody on.
Hit in the air to center field. Kotze has got it, and the side is retired. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The D-backs are on top 8-6.
For the benefit of those of you just catching up with us now, this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan bringing you.
Mesa
Will be coming in to pitch. He was a one-game winner last year.
Well, this was not the type of outing they had hoped for, but, you know, maybe the pen can come in and do a little better job.
He kicks, he throws.
swings and misses at the curve. 0-1.
Here it comes.
He looks at a fastball in there. It's quickly 0-2. Check swing, called, strike 3, out number 1.
Endurance and arm strength are so important to effective pitching, but when you can match smart pitching with those two components, then you get great results like a 3-pitch strikeout.
First pitch to him. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Pop foul, straight back. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Burns glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high and the left fielder moves to his left and he puts it away.
Base is empty, 2 down. He throws.
Swing and a ground ball to short. Hudson. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here in the inning. Now we'll go to the last of the 6. The Diamondbacks lead it 8-6.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots due up next. Now he swings and sends it deep to right field. That ball is way back there. Gone! A home run! And that puts a little more padding in the lead. Suddenly they're up by 3.
Burns.
No outs and nobody on.
First pitch on the way.
Grounded up the middle. Dives for it. He's got it.
Throws in time to first. What a play.
Jackson,
With the single as last time, will be the batter.
base is empty. 1 out.
This one swung on and hit on a line.
It rolls all the way to the wall.
And he's going to try and stretch it into a double.
And he makes it into second base safely.
Boy, he chased that pitch right off the plate, Don. It's hard to get your bat low enough to make good contact, but he did it there.
Jackson is having a very fine game.
3 hits and 4 at-bats already.
It's been that kind of a day for him, John. He's proven to be a tough out today.
And 3 hit days don't come around very often. 1 man out, 1 man on. A runner at second. And he delivers. Ground ball up the middle.
Johnson on to first for out number 2.
He gets his man over to third, but with 2 outs now, that doesn't help a lot.
Gomes will step in now. Base hit his last time up.
2 outs. A runner 90 feet away over third base.
First pitch, here it comes. Now with 2 down in the inning, they're going to put him on free of charge.
I don't understand this move at all, John. You've already got 2 outs in the inning. This guy isn't a world-class hitter, so it's just puzzling to me why they put a man on in this situation.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Pitch on the way. Swing and a drive. Deep left center. Gone! A 3-run homer. And Joe, with this 3-run homer, suddenly that lead has doubled. They're up by 6. Ullman is coming in now to pitch in relief. He was a 2-game winner last season.
I'm sure they hoped they wouldn't have to burn so many guys in the bullpen this early. But let's see if this guy can hold down the fort and get them to the late innings.
Two outs, nobody on. First pitch to him. And this is inside, and it got him and hit him pretty hard.
He gets a free ride to first base, but he paid for it.
Hudson comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the right side. Runner on first, 2 outs. He takes off for second. And he is out, trying to take second. But not before they tally 4 times, thanks to a couple of big flies in the inning. On to the 7th inning we go. The D-backs have the lead, 12 to... Downs is being called on now to pitch. He was a 4-game winner last year. First pitch on the way. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1.
Great location with the cutter. If you keep it there, you can get everybody out.
Took something off that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. Cutter thought he had him, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball toward the second baseman, Burke. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Escobar will bat here. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. He swung late at that one. It's 0-1. He deals. There's a swing and a ground ball. The pitch. And he looks at called strike 3 on the slider. 2 down.
And you probably couldn't make it any easier than this.
3 pitches up and down. See you later. Jones will be the batter. He homered back in the first. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the strike zone. Good movement on that cutter, and he's in the hole. 0-2.
0-2, the pitcher's got him right where he wants him. He's got a lot of pitches to play with.
And he hits the ball foul. Oh, man, the big hook, and he struck him out. The side is retired. First pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole to Shara. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
I like the nice execution here by the first baseman, and he gets the force out.
Nobody on base with one out. Here's the pitch.
Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1.
He delivers.
Line shot into center field. And that gets through for a base hit.
And he pulls into first with that base hit with one out. Downs will get his first crack at it. With one out, there's a runner at first. One on, one out.
First pitch, here it comes. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Dion puts it away.
John, that was a great call to shift the defense. They swung that outfield to the right and had him played perfectly.
Burns.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch to him. On the ground to third.
There's a swing at a high drive. Hooking into the corner.
He's got it. What a play. And time is called for a meeting here, and this may just be to buy a little time for the bullpen to get ready.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Nippert, he'll be coming into the game to take over the mound duties. This guy's tough to hit. Only a .212 batting average against him. Sounds like the Manhattan area code more than.
Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. And it is off the center field wall for extra bases.
He stops at second with a 2-bagger.
Boy, that's terrific back control. He pulled the trigger on that inside pitch. Got jammed, but he still got enough wood on it to get a base hit. Nice job.
Runner at second with nobody out. He delivers.
Good pitch. He's late on that one. It's 0-1.
The pitch.
And he looks at one in there for a strike. 0-2.
He's way ahead in the count. All the pressure falls on the hitter now. He's got to make contact.
Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
Now he's throwing the fastball down. He may want to go upstairs with the fastball.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
Over the plate, but low. 2-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 away.
Ted Williams always said the toughest pitch to hit, fastball up and in. That's up and in right there.
Wilson will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Man on second, 1 out.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Pop foul. Hit to the ground over to shortstop. Hudson throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Kotze will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Runner on second, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Now here's the ball down the third base line.
He delivers.
Couldn't get the swing off in time, and he's behind now 0-2. Changeup, and he takes a called third strike, and that will end the inning. Swing and a ground to the first. Teixeira.
And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him.
A big swing on this one, and he sends a high drive deep to right field. Gone! A home run!
I'll tell you what, John, that pitch was way off the plate outside, and you don't catch up with many of those. Great back control to reach out and put some good wood on that one.
Braun is our choice for power performer of the game as he hits his second big fly of the game.
No doubt about it, John. This guy's just so strong, and his hitting mechanics are just right on target today. He's a real nightmare for the pitchers when he's got everything working like this.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep left field.
Gone! A home run! So another home run. They add a little bit more to their lead. These guys are having a big, big day.
Olivo will come to the plate. A home run back in the 6th for him.
1 out, none on. Pitch on the way.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Gonzalez.
A left-hander now getting ready in the bullpen.
I don't think they'll call him in just yet, John, since the lefty isn't due for a little while. We'll just have
swing and a liner to left. Diaz. Oh, he can't come up with it.
Well, he's aboard after a big error.
Upton will want to take some hacks here. He was hit by a pitch his last time.
Runner at first, 1 down.
Here's a swing and a liner into left center. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to the plate.
Now the throw.
And he is in there.
Wow, what a hustle.
This is a ball that you'd like to see your runner at first try to score on, and he did just that. I think if there was a stop sign up, he would have just run right through it. And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Hudson.
He's a switch hitter, and he's going to bat from the right side here. 1 out, a runner on second.
First pitch to him. Hit in the air.
It is foul. He throws.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Hartog. And he throws the first in time for out number 2. Gonzalez
is coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher in this game. He was a 2-game winner last season.
No one's going to argue this choice by the manager. If you don't think you've got an effective pitcher, or if you've got a situation when the pitcher's already hit a batter or two, it's time to replace him.
2 outs and a runner on second. The pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Dion is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. They strike for 3 runs here, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. Arizona's on top, 15-6.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Gomes is right there, and he puts it away.
Johnny has to range over to his left to get this one, but he's able to get there in time to put it away.
1 out, nobody on.
On the ground to third.
Braun.
On to first. 2 down.
The third baseman makes a nice play here. He stays on top of this one, makes a nice throw over the first, and is able to retire the runner.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. Lined fair down the line and right.
That one gets through and for a base hit. He's going to try and stretch it.
And he's not stopping there. He's on his way to third.
John, you never want to make the last out of the inning at third. He was able to get on his horse and get there in time.
Runner on third, 2 down. Here's the pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up there. 0-1.
On the way.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. That swung on at a high fly ball to right. Gomes is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Arizona Diamondbacks.
Seemed, Joe, like they just had this one all the way, a lopsided victory.
And, John, you and I always like to see close ball games, but if you're a fan of the home team, you like to see them beat up on the other team. The offensive explosion today got it done for the home team.
Now, Jeannie Zelasco and Steve Physiak are standing by in New York with Hardball Central.
And thanks so much, guys. Now we turn to our Chevy Player of the Game Award. Steve, he really hit well tonight. Gave his club the contribution they needed, that spark, if you will, and it helped carry his team to the win.
Ryan Braun is one of the top young stars in the game, Jeannie, and we saw exactly why today. Did you check out his forearms and his hands? He has tremendous power. He struck that baseball, and it just seemed like it would jump off the bat. This is a guy who's going to have a great future, and he was just the best in the field today.
Well, Steve, the fans are pouring out of the ballpark, and that ought to just about do it tonight for us here at Hardball Central. Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports, and we hope you will join us next time for Major League Baseball action. Until next time, Jeannie Zelasco for Steve Physiak and our entire 2K Sports crew saying thanks for being with us this evening.